Money equals power. Nowhere does this old adage ring more true than in the arcades. Every quarter literally able to buy back your life. For fighting games, however, throwing a coin into the machine and triggering this sound means putting your money where your mouth is and letting the sound echo and scream, "I will take you down." However, with arcades mostly long gone and people taking these older games online with Fightcade, this sound suddenly started meaning something completely different. In my time playing Third Strike Online, I soon learned that a cacophony of coin insert sounds are used or can be used to applaud your opponent for landing some cool shit and generally a show of appreciation for their play. My name is Seldom Sad Sam, and in this video we will be talking about appreciating our opponent. In the cutthroat world of fighting games, there can be only one winner. It will be either you or your rival. And with all the time and effort you have put into labbing your character, learning the matchups, and just generally being cool. Have you seen this man called Seldom Sad Sam? He's actually the best player in the world. God damn, let's go, fuck! That one winner had better be you. This being the case, it might seem strange or even totally mental to start cheering on your opponent as they are in the middle of or have just finished beating your ass. However, learning to acknowledge and praise your competitors is not only a sign of good sportsmanship, but in many ways may even hold the key to your own success. That is why in this video, we'll see how daring to appreciate my opponent has helped me become a better and happier player, and how it can help you as well. Before we start helping you, we first need to understand our opponent. Just like you yourself are on a journey to get better at the game and your character, so are they. In this online world of anonymity, it is easy to forget that the person at the other side is just that, a person like you. So ahead of any other reasons to compliment them, try to remember that you are not complimenting them solely for your own sake. You are complimenting them for them. They are on the same journey you are on, and telling them that some combo, mix-up, setup or whatever was sick and totally got you can be just the ego boost they need for the day. Okay, on to how complimenting them can help you selfish bastard. Getting dunked on by someone doesn't feel great, but being able to appreciate the cool shit your opponent does can help you in a number of ways. A huge pitfall for myself is that when I'm getting destroyed, I get really angry at the opponent. I call them cheap or in some way try to diminish their play. But when you try to reverse this way of thinking, and Lord do I know that can be hard, you will actually help yourself. Instead of disregarding what they're doing as total bullshit, try to look for cool tech, general instances of skill, or things you just don't understand. By acknowledging your opponent, complimenting them either mid-match on Fightcade or messaging them afterwards, this will all help you reflect on what it is that they are doing well, and in turn will get your mind rolling on how to do something like it yourself, or to figure out strategies that may work against it. Even just a simple compliment on how well they played, how their pressure was overwhelming you, or how a certain setup or mix totally got you, can go a long way. Not only in giving them a well-deserved ego boost for all the time and effort they must have surely put in to perfect that, but also in showing that you know what you don't know, and they might want to help you by saying when it can be interrupted, when not to press, or any other way of dealing with it. When I was still playing Tekken, I frequently sent people messages, sometimes a simple GG's, or sometimes more specifically calling them out on how clean something was or how scary their mix-ups were. Specifically in Tekken, I often got messages back saying that I was the nicest person they had ever played against, and they thought I added them just to call them names. That goes a long way in showing how inviting the Tekken community is. Some of these people I then went on to play more and more and more, and in this playing them more and more, I was able to learn a lot more from them than I would ever have done if I just got angry and stopped. Sometimes the reverse happened, and I was dunking on my opponent. I noticed they weren't punishing something or were always getting hit by something else. Then, either during the match or afterwards, I would give them some small advice and try to help them out. Why? Did that make me a better player? Probably not. but it made me feel better to know that I at least tried to help someone. All of this, of course, has a time and place. It would be beyond ridiculous to offer your opponent tips on how to beat you in a tournament match. But outside of these serious competitive situations, offering your opponent a way to beat you, and thus making them a better player, will offer you a greater challenge. This greater challenge will in turn help you improve a lot more than just abusing the lack of knowledge your opponent has could ever possibly do. Of course, I am no saint, and it will always be difficult to not get tilted when a random player does some cheap crap and win quits you. But at the end of the day, getting all riled up won't do you or your health any good. Not all your play sessions can or even should be 100% happy either, and there is nothing wrong with a bit of anger or frustration here and there. However, if all your fighting gameplay can be categorized as heated, enraged or anger-filled, it might be time to look at how you approach fighting games in general. Sometimes it can just be too hard to give your anonymous opponents scrambling for their precious rank points a serious face or even treat them like a human at all. If that is you, consider dropping out of rank for a while. Look for lobbies to join or even offline or online communities. It can't be understated the importance that community learning has on our genre and the growth of each player within it. But beyond even that, actually knowing the opponent you are fighting, being able to talk to each other and knowing that they too have trained and become better can help in understanding and appreciating them. So the takeaway from this video is, as Lord Ares would say, just be cool. Be cool while playing. Be cool to the people you're playing with, and they'll be cool to you too. If you all did this just a little bit more, I think the FGC would be an even better place than it already is. If you feel like joining a chill fighting game community, want to talk to me or beat my ass, then consider joining our Discord. The link is in the description. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, consider liking the video, leaving a comment and subscribing. It really helps. If you want to watch me live, just chill and hang out, come and join me on Twitch for the weekly Thursday night fight streams. As always, my name is Seldom Sad Sam. Thanks for watching, I hope to see you in the next one, and take it easy.